Bernadette Vandermeer died on August 22, 2006, after falling from Angel's Landing, one of the most recognizable and challenging hiking trails in Zion National Park. At the time, investigators initially classified her death as an accident. Over the years, however, questions remained. According to a probable cause affidavit later released by prosecutors, investigators believed certain circumstances surrounding the incident deserved closer examination. David Vandermeer, Bernadette's husband at the time, told investigators that he had stepped away briefly to move backpacks so he could take a sunrise photograph. He said he then heard his wife scream before she fell. He also told investigators he had been faithful throughout their marriage. For many years, the case remained unresolved. Then, nearly 2 decades later, investigators announced a major breakthrough. On June 22, authorities arrested David Vandermeer in Las Vegas on charges that included murder and insurance fraud related to his wife's death. The charges marked a significant turning point in an investigation that had remained open for almost 20 years. It is important to note that these allegations had not been tested in court, and no trial had taken place. Just days after his arrest, another unexpected development occurred. Authorities announced that a 49-year-old inmate had been transported from custody to University Medical Center after suffering what police described as self-sustained injuries. Hospital staff later pronounced him dead on June 25. During what would have been an extradition hearing, a judge confirmed that David Vandermeer had died. Officials have not released additional details regarding the circumstances of his death, and the investigation into that incident remains separate from the original case. Public reaction. News of these developments quickly spread across social media, where many people expressed sympathy for Bernadette Vandermeer's family and reflected on the emotional toll of a case that stretched across 2 decades. Others discussed how the suspect's death means the criminal allegations will likely never be examined through a public trial, leaving important questions unresolved. Many online commenters also pointed to the challenges investigators face when reopening cold cases years after the original events, emphasizing both the persistence required and the difficulties of pursuing justice after so much time has passed. Looking ahead, although the criminal proceedings have effectively come to an end following the suspect's death, the case continues to raise broader questions about cold case investigations, forensic advances, and how families seek answers after decades of uncertainty. For Bernadette Vandermeer's loved ones, the recent developments may provide some information about the investigation, but they also leave behind a legal process that will never reach a courtroom. Conclusion. This story is a reminder that not every investigation reaches a definitive conclusion. Sometimes, even after years of work and renewed attention from law enforcement, circumstances change in ways that prevent the legal system from fully examining the evidence.